Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play. We left off here in the strategy room, collected a number of items that are basically, many of which are basically going to allow us to rewrite that ID card, forge the ID card that so many files have warned us against. We're going to do exactly that. I don't think there's anybody to enforce the rules anymore in this facility, so there you go. So the place I need to go, well, two things. One is I need to collect the fingerprint now that I have the fingerprint collecting device. And we'll let that dinosaur hit himself one more time, why not? Come on. You would think that the dinosaurs would learn their lesson the first 50 times they hit themselves against the laser fence, but no. And that's why I like it so much. So I'm running to the... Well, actually, I need to go here first. You remember how we paged that... I think his name was Paul Baker? Well, we gotta find his body. And luckily for us, we were paging him. And what do you know? It sounds like a pager going off. It's this guy. So I've stopped the beeping up the pager. So that's basically... That mechanic is to help you basically find his body. You probably don't need to do that the next time around if you know exactly where it is, I'm assuming. But, I don't know, I just do it, force of habit. So now we have this. I'm sorry. I probably wasn't on the correct pixel. So the fingerprint data has been collected. Alright, and we're gonna make it... Actually, do I want to hit up that emergency box? Let's try the emergency box really quick. The red one. That's right in here. So yeah, like I said, you might see some discrepancies, I'm sorry, between the item, my inventory in the first two videos and then the videos after that, but again, that's because I was having essentially technical issues. And yeah, another thing, I have not forgotten about there's a cabinet that I can access, or like a safe that I can access. I don't have the code for that yet, and I believe it's for handgun parts. It's in the lounge on the second floor. Oh shit, I just hit myself because I kind of panicked that the laser fence wasn't up. I don't know why it wasn't. That's strange. Oh, I think I know why. I believe I know why. Okay. Just waiting for him. Like I said, it's just a game of patience. Although... he probably might burst into the room. Come on. There, I think he spotted me. There we go. He might come rushing into the room. And also, I think there was a dinosaur here the first time I played this game. Yeah, he might come running in here, so you'll hear the music suddenly change, and I'll deal with him if that time comes. Okay, so here we go. So there's a memo on the whiteboard. I want to just reread this. I read this in a previous episode, but this number is very important, the registration number 58104. I need to input that into this. This computer is where I can rewrite the data of an ID card. The staff assigned to the first floor, second floor, and B1 floor have their ID card registered in the terminal. To rewrite the data, you need an ID card. Well, luckily for us, we now have that. Okay. So this is, yeah, 58104. The registration number has been verified, and I'm entering the fingerprint data that I collected from the body, accessing the requested data. There you go. And section, stabilizer experiment room. ID researcher, Paul Baker. Will you rewrite the card data? Beautiful. The card has been rewritten, and I've got the ID card. Okay, so that's all well and good. Where do I go now? Ah, I probably should go where his body is. You see how it's now flashing in the middle there? That's where I need to go. I'm surprised the dinosaur didn't come rushing in here. They love to do that. Oh, you motherfucker. He's probably gonna bite me. No, or not. And you know what? He lost his chance. Okay. So we'll now be able to, luckily, access the elevator that Paul Baker's body was near. We're gonna see where that takes us. Okay. And here we go. I've used the card. I believe we're gonna rewrite an ID card one— oh, that's a Resident Evil 2 sound effect. I believe— uh-oh. They really love these danger events. Alright, this time I wasn't lucky enough. Oh, you son of a bitch. Probably making me bleed now. I do want to kill him. You son of a bitch, what? Oh, he killed me. He actually killed me. I'm gonna use a resuscitating medicine. So I'm telling you guys, these raptors can take a beating. Like, they really can. This is why I tend to avoid fighting them. I don't know why I did this. So there you go, resuscitating medicine. Now, I believe, if I've understood correctly, if you beat this game, and I'm assuming on normal, and let's just— there's a file. Let's read it. The dinosaur's gonna be polite enough to let us read it. DDK, the electronic lock system of this facility, has been updated. A more intricate code system has been introduced and the security level has been improved. You will need to be aware of the following information when entering the password. Number-based key decoding. Part 1. In a case where numbers are written instead of letters in the key field, the numbers could represent the codes for the corresponding characters. Here's an example of a correspondence chart between the letters and the code numbers. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, ... There's something there. Okay, so we have the L key. Alright. So that file corresponds to what you're seeing here. You gotta basically, eliminate the letters that correspond to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what that will essentially leave is laboratory. I alternate how I pronounce that word. I do that with a lot of words. Oops. What? I know there was an item that I could have picked up, but risky. Main hallway B1. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, thank God there's a laser fence, because I immediately heard enemies in here. I have a poison dart. You know what I'm really wishing? I had more... that I had more anesthetic darts. I'm actually preferring those, putting dinosaurs to sleep, over fighting them head on, because that obviously didn't work recently. First of all, let's take a look at how this hallway seems to be configured. Okay, I see 2 other doors that I can go through, besides the one I obviously came from. Hi! Or alternatively, what I could do is I could shoot them from the safety of this laser. Which I should be doing too, killing. Now, I'm sorry, what I was mentioning before... Oh. Did I have the slag bullets and that's what I was shooting? No. It was the SG bullets, I don't know why... Oh, that's weird. What I was trying to say before, and my apologies for that, is that I believe, if I recall correctly... Oops. Alright, they're both dead, right? I think it was just 2 in the area. Let's start with this door. If you get all the endings for this, for Dino Crisis, I think you unlock a... Ooh, I'm hearing a dinosaur. just pause for a second. You unlock the... We're gonna get a grenade launcher a little bit later in this game. And you unlock the grenade launcher with infinite ammo, I believe. Considering how not so difficult getting the endings are, it's just... I think I may have spoiled it earlier for you guys. But if not... It's basically the last decision of the game that affects the ending. No other decision in this game. It's really something. So, okay. A terminal... We're gonna deal with this in a moment. I'm not ready to deal with this right now. I don't have the key chip. But this is a terminal to manage the information of the key chips that are used to open the data storage. You can input the data to a key chip and search the data storage from here. So we'll deal with that in a moment. Once... I don't know where this dinosaur is. Okay. If he's somewhere else... Uh-oh. I think he spotted me. Usually when they make that sound, usually... Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's one. Wait, is this the same hall that I was in? No, it's a different one. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm too nervous. Oh my god. Equip. Ay ay ay. Oh god. I'm gonna run. Excuse me. I know I just killed your, like, teammate or your brother or some bullshit. Sometimes I do hit myself. I've actually hit myself quite a few times with the laser fence, but you know what? And I don't have enough plugs. Alright. So there's... Oh, there's 2 sets of laser fences. Intriguing. Okay, what's this? Research meeting room. I don't have this area committed to memory. I don't have this game committed to memory. DDK disk E. Okay, so whenever I find the E door, I'm going to be able to open it. Ah, there's a plug. It's always worth it to check cabinets. Now, sometimes you're going to see obvious items in terms of... I'll read that again in a minute. In terms of them, like, floating in the air, like discs and whatnot, you'll see them floating and spinning, so that way it's the game's way of telling you to, hey, pick up this item. Lock code 7248. Let's remember that. We can't open this door just yet. And we can't open it in any sort of obvious way, like with a key or whatnot. I do believe this is a file. It looks like a researcher's journal. Will you read it? March. Third energy. It is the system that can produce infinite energy from the air. The completion of the system will signify the end of one of society's greatest problems. It is true that the system was initially developed for military use, but we took part in the project because there was a silver lining in it for our future. But something is terribly wrong. The military has been giving us excessively favorable treatment for the simple development of a fundamental energy system. I must discover the true purpose of this project before irreparable harm is done. What on earth is that kid planning to do? I'm assuming this person's referring to Dr. Kirk. April. I haven't found any clues in the past month. He is indeed a genius. He seems to have noticed our secret investigation activities. I heard that he established a secret lab on this floor somewhere. The only way to learn of his true intentions will be to find that lab. July, at long last, Mike has found a clue pertaining to the location of the secret laboratory. He said that he hid the clue in our secret place inside the library room. Oh, how romantic. Kirk has been meeting frequently with Colonel Clay, the leader of the project, in the computer room lately. What are they up to? Okay. Gotta find that special romantic place that Mike and whoever this person is, hid something. Okay. So let's take that N8. Yeah, I'm really kind of... Oh, I didn't mean to use it. For some reason I thought I was in the mix. In the mix menu. Alright. What's in here? Computer room. Ah! They mentioned the computer room. Very interesting. Hey, I got another plug. Beautiful. Okay. Let's read this. It is a notice regarding the panel next to it. Warning, do not touch this panel unless the lock system malfunctions. The circuits inside this panel supply the electric power needed for the forced release of the lock. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. You got the screwdriver, which we'll use as well. And this looks like a file that I can read as well. A file titled Security Manual Volume 2. Will you read it? Okay, DDK, blah, 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 has been updated. A more intricate code system has been introduced, which improves the level of security. All right, what else can we do? Number-based key decoding part 2. In a case where numbers are written instead of the letters in the key field, the numbers could indicate the rows to be deleted. For example, if 2 is in the keyword, you should delete all of the letters from the second row of the code. All right, so we'll see that in action with some of the upcoming DDK discs. This is a save room, by the way, so as soon as I try to leave, it's going to prompt me to save. Every time you see me sort of glance over in a direction, it's because I'm looking at my computer, making sure things are still recording, as well as the time. Experimental area control program running. Auto lock status on. Will you release the lock? Enter the area number to be released. So, okay, this is that 7248 code we saw a little bit earlier. And that's gonna allow us to go into the room that it said something like we didn't have a key for it. And yes, I will save. I'm so pissed off that I died before. Alright, so let's save over file 2. Why not? Go right back out the way I came. I don't know if I mentioned, but the other door leads back out to the first hallway that we were in, I believe. So, you know, this area just kind of loops around on itself. Alright. So, luckily I'm safe for now because that other dinosaur is by that... Or not. I was just gonna say I'm safe, but a dinosaur just broke into this room. What the hell? Alright. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Unbelievable. I'm sorry I keep lying to you guys. Intensifier. Not what I meant to do. I'm sorry, I keep meaning to go in there. And what else? Can I sort, by the way? Is there stuff that I can sort out? Unbelievable, guys. Unreal. Can I combine that with this? This music is really... it's really calming, isn't it? I can't freaking believe... I don't even know where that dinosaur would have come from. Based on... I should have left the laser fence on. That's why there's 2 laser fences. I was just curious. I was just thinking about that. So we're gonna just do... Let's just go with darts. Wait. Wait a second. Oh! Oh, okay, the dinosaur broke into this room, but it's behind this fence. Because now there's 2 of them once again. There should have only been 1. Okay. Luckily that laser fence was up. I thought for some reason, even though it made 0 sense because I'm coming from a save room. Oh, okay. You know what? That's not that bad then. Then I'm fine. That's great. Nothing useful. Oh, because I've already picked up the plug that's there. Now's the time to read this file because it's going to come into play. Adding another gas to one with a poison level under 30 may neutralize the gas. Red gas neutralizes the poison in the green. So red neutralizes green, blue neutralizes orange, green neutralizes purple. Okay, remember these rules when mixing the gases. And what was the first thing that I said? Adding another gas to one with a poison level under 30. All right. So there's colors to it, and then there's quantity as well. So we'll keep that in mind as we go into this room. Hey, the gas experiment room. That actually scared me because I thought there was a dinosaur that popped up from behind me. So he ran through the save room. Oh, there's somebody in there. Okay, that's not good. There are 3 buttons. I'm sorry, there are 3 buttons. They are used to supply the gas to the gas chamber. How did this poor person wind up in there? Okay. Shelly, I don't know. I don't even know what color this is. Blue? Hey, that looks good. What is it? Orange neutralizes blue? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, good. It doesn't do anything more. Red was bad, so let's try green. And then red neutralizes green. Okay. Still not 100% clear how I did that, but hey. Because it's not like there's a purple or orange button, by the way. And that file was mentioning purple and orange gases, so...
Gonna be okay. What happened?
That fool.
Who are you talking about?
What are you planning, Kirk?
I'm here with the rescue team. Where is Dr. Kirk?
Here. This will give you access to his personal lab.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. B1 key chip. Okay. If you recall in the library, there was a computer terminal that I was able to look at. That's what this is for now. Ah, small size key. So this is going to be used for one of the boxes in that medical room where Tom died. So I'll go back to that at some point. And there's nothing else left. Uh-oh. Oh, danger. It's nice that she automatically runs out. And what you can do is you can do this. I'm assuming if you don't, the dinosaur will chase you, so... could just poison that. SOB. And just get an easy kill that way. Why not? I'll just leave him toasting it, or leave him marinating in that red gas. Why not? The guy who was in there already died, so it's not like it's gonna help him much. Alright, so with that, we have this key chip now. And let me just look at the map very quickly, just to see. If I want, what I could do is to go through the save room, back out to the first hall. See if that's any safer. Maybe. Did I kill the 2 dinosaurs that were in that first hall? I think I did. Just to be on the safe side. It's probably dinosaurs in the library anyway, which is where I have to go anyway. But still. Oops, so let's go in here. I swear I'm not drunk, Your Honor. Yeah, sometimes me and tank controls. See, I feel like tank controls kind of get more of a bad rap than they... Is it rap or rep? Reputation? Bad rap than they deserve. Now, granted... It sounds clear in here. I don't have enough plugs. Fuck. Okay, so this is the other side of that hall, which I did not go through yet. Uh-huh. God damn it. He'll come in here too, by the way, which is annoying. Probably. There's a dinosaur in here too. Let's just be quick about this, because this is not good. Alright, let's use the key chip. We are going to use the key chip, which is right there. Will you overwrite the key chip data? Okay, so we're going to overwrite the key chip data, and we have to keep in mind the number that we saw on it, which is 3695. I didn't overtly point it out, but you can see it written on it, 3695. And there it is. yeah, so I feel like tank controls don't really deserve the hate that they get. It seems like people kind of get on the bandwagon, oh, tank controls, or, you know, it is, like with anything, it is an adjustment. Like, I don't know, for me, most games that are... So I have to overwrite the key chip. So basically, I'm supposed to just match the pattern at the bottom left, and it's really easy. You just want to build it from the bottom up. You take two of these pieces, I don't know what you call them, at a time. You just build a pattern. So now there's two opaque ones, then you have two clear ones, and then lastly you have this. There's a similar puzzle that's going to be like this. It's a little bit more complicated a little bit later in the game, but hey. Data overwrite complete. Data storage number 3695. So we have to find that cabinet or whatever. B1 key chip. Alright. That dinosaur will eventually come in here. As soon as I... Oh. I don't know if it's timed or if you have to run a certain distance from the door. Okay, I'm apparently not in the right. Let's use the key chip that has now been rewritten. Keycard R. Okay. And there's also a memo. Oops. Dear Paul, I finally found a clue. This is the key card that you need to enter his secret lab. The only chance to enter it is during tonight's experiment. Obtain the other key card without hesitation. I actually have that other key card. The other key card is in the chief's room. I heard the secret codes. Okay, so this is actually the clue to help you solve the puzzle in the chief's room, which we already did way earlier on in the game. That's the room that you get ambushed by the T-Rex in. Now, if we find out where the laboratory is, everything will be solved. I'll leave that to you. Good luck. I guess some people may get to this point in the game, and we'll have to go back up to the chief's room, but we've already done that. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I know that dinosaur is here, but I'd rather run this way, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? As long as he's not in front of me. Okay. I'm kind of pissed off that I can't open... This is my fault. I didn't realize there was going to be a red box right here. Alright, so we're making our way back to... Oh, right here, as a matter of fact. We now have the two key cards. And... yeah, we're ready to do this. Now, you notice how there's two key cards here, right? There's one key card reader on either side of this massive monitor. And Regina doesn't have that wide of a wingspan, so she's gonna need some help. You will need assistance in order to release this lock. Will you call Gale? Yes.
Regina?
I finally made it to the entrance of the doctor's lab.
Good work.
The door looks like it needs two people working in tandem to unlock it.
Sit tight. I'll be right there.
So we'll just wait for Gale to get here.
So, what's our status?
Here, take this.
Ready? Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so now I can try to go in through here. A DDK device, the symbol E is inscribed. Will you set it? Luckily we have both. Alright, so one of the files, I think it's the one in this room as a matter of fact, says that sometimes the key is an indication of which rows you can delete in terms of the letters. It's also columns too. The game doesn't say that overtly for some reason. So if you eliminate the columns that the numbers correspond to, you're left with energy. This, like I said, it blows my mind. Oops. It blows my mind how overly complicated this is just to give you a simple English word password. I don't know why. Just make the password extra complicated. I mean, even when I have to register, right, for some kind of, you know, website, you know, whatever, they're always like, oh, you have to have a password that has capital letter, at least one capital letter, one lowercase letter, at least one number, at least one special symbol. Like, that's how you make your passwords complicated, not this. So let's go ahead and save. Let me look at the time. So we're gonna go ahead and save. And save is complete. And let's enter this room, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We're just about out of time. But look at this. This is weird. Well, that was odd. Alright, there's a few things that we can do. Of course, first thing, you know me, I gotta push these cabinets. These should be shotgun parts? Shotgun stocks. The lag for reloading, the time lag for reloading is eliminated. That's awesome. Oops. Go ahead and put that on there. I think most, if not every gun that you pick up in the game is gonna have upgrades that you can pick up. Okay. I could make more poison darts too. One other thing, you know, before I go, this is a file that I should be able to read. It looks like a doctor's journal. Will you read the file? It is easy to unleash any kind of power. The real task is keeping the power under control. The improvement of the initializer ignition device has enhanced energy efficiency to the maximum. Despite that progress, we have been unable to advance the development of the stabilizer safety valve since the accident that happened 3 years ago. The third energy theory will surely alter human history drastically. But as long as there is an uncertain element regarding the control of this power, even if it is only 0.1% of a probability, my work will be nothing but a terrible failure. The restraining power of the stabilizer we used in tonight's experiment was insufficient. The area affected by the excess energy is estimated to be a radius of 3,300 feet. The result of tonight's experiment may please the military people in a sense. The giant creatures that emerged just after the experiment have given me much inspiration. The most important thing to do right now is to leave here safely. As soon as I finish analyzing the data, I'll evacuate via the bottom floor. Alright. So I don't think there's really much for me to do here. And you can do this. It's some kind of simulator. There are 3 switches on the panel. Alpha was to ignite the third energy circuit, Beta was to set the initializer, and Gamma was to set the stabilizer. Do I do initializer, ignite the third energy? Exceed the overload. The system cannot be started. It's some kind of simulator. There are 3 switches on the panel. Okay. I don't know. Set the stabilizer, set the initializer, and then do that. Because there's not enough energy for the simulation, the system cannot be started. All right. I think that happens no matter what, unless you did what I did the first time, which was to try to start the experiment first, and it just doesn't happen. Because it says, oh, the energy will exceed. So you either get those 2 outcomes, I believe. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, and I think this is a good time to stop. So I want to, when I return in the next episode, I'm going to leave this area and we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. I'm enjoying playing this, and I hope to see you guys in the following episode of my Let's Play of Dino Crisis.